Hello, thanks for being here with me, Lilith Tarot. It's going to be a dark moon reading Taurus placements. Hello, Tauruses. I hope this provides some insight, guidance, and clarity on what might be ending and energies that are what might be beginning. Just kind of offers help where to look if you don't know where to look with the energy coming in with the new moon. Just pulling a few oracle cards here. So we have Distorted Desire, Hope, and Melting Mask. Feels like whatever's happening is kind of a natural progress of events. I say that just because we have number 14 here, 15 here, 16 here. Distorted desire. Conscious desire rarely satisfies the unconscious need driving it. Then we have the card Hope. And then Melting Mask. Allow your spirit self to shine through the many roles you fulfill. Almost feels like you found out, Taurus, that things... Distorted desire. There's something distorted. There's something that you thought was true that you found out was not. And it feels like this is more than one area. I say that because the Melting Mask card is here. It feels like there was like your view of life, possibly of desire. This could be with love specifically, but your view on something was distorted and it caused you to need a lot of hope and faith in order to trust whatever you were learning or unlearning rather. And it feels like your masks are melting off, Taurus. Like there's like the true, like your true self is going to be able to shine through. What is ending? The Eight of Pentacles. Time of patience, waiting, being devoted to something, but just kind of working on your craft. If you've been working a lot, a time of lots of work, and being really dedicated and just kind of nose to the grindstone, that energy looks to be ending in a big way. What is coming in is the Three of Cups, celebration. You could be going to parties, going to events, just going out more, being more around friends. You're going to be around more people, feels, in the month of I almost said October. So maybe in the month of October as well, but this reading, this energy coming in is for the month of August. And then we have, what is clinging to you? Justice. This energy that's clinging to you is supposed to be something that's clinging, that's negative, that you're meant to get rid of. In some cases, some readings, it hasn't been. But this could be a legal situation that's clinging to you. Some sort of... That's what it feels like to me. We'll see more as we clarify. You could have just... it feels like loose ends that need to be tied up. But it almost feels, Taurus, like you're having to wait for these, like if it's something having to do with court, like you're having to wait for the court to set a date in order for you to do this. It just feels like there's something out of balance, but it's just because it hasn't been able to be taken care of yet. But let's see. Let's get more information. Eight of Pentacles. What is ending? So period of solitude, a period of really heavy, there's your energy coming out, the King of Wands and Temperance. It's heavy energies. Maybe it almost feels like what's ending here is you like performing tasks and working for other people. The Hierophant, King of Wands, Temperance. Possibly, it almost feels like, too, Taurus, what's ending is you feeling unbalanced and not sure which way to go when it comes to your belief system and what you value. And so you've been really looking hard into what you believe and value to find what that is. Because the King of Wands and Temperance are just getting kind of a unbalanced Just kind of something a little off kilter. And the Hierophant, it feels like it has to do with your beliefs, values. So here, what's ending is you looking into those beliefs and values very closely to see what it is, like what it is, what do you truly believe? Yeah, because something, you weren't sure about something, the distorted desire here. Something was distorted. Let's see, the Three of Cups, energies coming in. The Sun, the Nine of Wands, the Six of Wands. Okay. Feels like there's going to be celebration. The Three of Cups, spending time with friends is going to make, or just like-minded people you feel comfortable with. This is more of a celebratory energy than, it's almost here like you've been working a lot and all the work is ending and it's time to play a little bit. The Sun here, this could just be what's coming in. It is Leo season coming in. The Six of Wands, also a Leo card. This could be a very good, Leo season could be very good for you, Taurus. You can see that we have the King of Wands coming out and the King of Wands at the bottom. Lots of Leo energy coming out here. Or you could have Leo in your chart. What's coming in is you feeling encouraged. I think you're going to feel encouraged and inspired and very bright about possibly a journey that you've been on that's it's like you're going to be recognized for the journey that you've been on, and it feels like that's going to like trumpet the way for you to continue on. It's almost like just being recognized for your journey makes you feel successful and triumphant, and it gives you the I was going to say the status you need to go on, but yeah, it's possible that you've been a leader in certain areas and you haven't been recognized for that. What's coming in August, that you will be recognized for your efforts and for your achievements. So there's energy clinging to you. Possibly this is what's, like your achievements are being overshadowed by a relationship or by something that's unbalanced. Possibly something in the home with the Ten of Pentacles. There's an energy, again, clinging to something that's very, it's a foundation. It's like your foundation is shaken. Ten of Coins, Ace of Swords. Feels like there's something that you see about your established foundation. Possibly, inherit lifelong generational wealth, generational wisdom, generational pursuits. It's like you gain new clarity when it comes to this, and I feel like it's a really fiery, passionate, like the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Wands is a very honest, very truthful energy to me. The Queen of Wands is an open-hearted, fearless energy, and the Ace of Swords is like truths, logic. So it feels like what's clinging to you actually is you, Taurus, it feels like you've done the work already. Like you have the logic and the answer and you have the truth, but this Ten of Coins energy, it feels like you're still clinging to possibly the balance that a former establishment, a former home, a former way of existing has always provided you. The hidden message down here is the Ten of Wands. So there's a burden that you are, something that was once balanced no longer is. And you're holding, feels, Taurus, like you're holding some sort of secret knowing down here in the bottom. The Six of Coins, the High Priestess, and the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands came out again under your hidden message, what the moon wants you to know. I feel like what it is that there's the Six of Coins and the Justice cards very similar to me, cards of balance. You already know that something is over, that demands and burdens that were placed on you unnecessarily, like that time is over, and it feels like you used your intuition and just developed a knowing of what was in your life, what is in your life that is not unbalanced, that was not an equal give and take, of energy. The Hermit at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you've done a lot of soul searching. It does feel that way with the Eight of Pentacles. There is the energy that's ending. We have a lot of solo energy that you've spent a lot of time in solitude. And now it's going to be time to celebrate month of August. All right, we're going to see a little bit more here with the Eight of Pentacles. This feels pretty... Let's see, the Sun, the Nine of Wands, and the Six of Wands. What's this Nine of Wands energy? It feels like you're... Yeah, the Five of Cups. It's really affected you, Taurus, like emotionally, that people haven't seen the long path that you've been on, the long journey you've been on. It's possible you're able to share some of your emotions with friends in the month of August, and you haven't been able to do so, and it kind of feels like a weight off your shoulders to get some... You know, it feels like by sharing with friends and others that you trust, feels like you're transforming some sort of hurt and pain that's caused you to have boundaries up. And you're not sharing in a really heavy way. With the Sun back here, with the Sun here, it's like there's a lightness to this energy, even though the Nine of Wands and the Five of Cups is here. There's still something very successful and very encouraging. It's like you're learning lessons from this pain in the past that caused you to have walls up. And the Six of Wands, this really feels like success to me. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, things happen really quickly in the month of August as well. It just feels like you're able to speak and share and talk a lot more, make a lot more moves. You're more comfortable month of August. Now, this Ten of Coins energy, this feels like establishment, institution, possibly a home. Let's see. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're holding on to this. It's almost like this energy is clinging to you because you're clinging to it. If there's some sort of symbiotic relationship here, you do want, there's something about the security that an establishment or an institution provides you that is attractive to you, that you're still holding on to. Ace of Swords, but it feels like then you get a truth. The Page of Cups. There's a truth when it comes to love, when it comes to dreams, when it comes to... Feels like for some reason truth allows you... You find clarity through a hazy, dreamy energy. But it almost like it allows you to put those two energies together, logic and emotion. So, yeah, Taurus, it's strange. It's like this energy is clinging to you because you're... It's ultimately trying to pull emotions to the surface with the Page of Cups and the Moon. There's been some emotions that have been hidden inside of you, possibly something that happened to you as a child in the home that you don't like talking about it. It's a secret, it's hidden, it's something that you don't like to acknowledge. It could even be something that you don't even know if it happened or not. It's like there's such a dreamy, almost elusive energy with the Page of Cups here and the Moon, which is strange when it comes with the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Wands, because those feel like very sure energies, but then we have all this dreaminess. There's uncertainty about... It's like it's unclear if something actually happened or not. And that's why you're holding on to something. That's why that's why you need the security, because you don't even know quite what's going on. Okay. I hope that makes sense, Taurus. Six of Coins, High Priestess, the Ten of Wands. Six of Coins. Something was unbalanced. Feels like this relationship here. The Nine of Cups. About happiness. The High Priestess. Three of Wands. It feels like you're listening to yourself and taking your own journeys now. That there was something unbalanced because you were making other people happy and not yourself. It was a burden. That was burdensome. You're using your intuition, not giving to those situations anymore and going on your own journey. Again, putting down the burdens. I do feel like the Ten of Wands is here also to say it is a burden to go on your own journey, but temperance, you're doing this slowly and patiently. There's, it almost feels like there's a plan here with the Three of Wands and the High Priestess. It's like you're trusting your knowing and executing a plan that's coming from inside of yourself. Oh, well, yeah, look, the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck again here. Yeah, I trust yourself, Taurus, because the High Priestess twice, the Hierophant, it's like there is some sort of sacred spiritual knowledge that you might not be able to prove. It might not make logical sense, but it's a knowing inside of you. If you feel that, trust it. All right, let's see. Let's get 3 messages from the universe, then we will end your reading. Okay. King of Swords, 4 of Swords, Authority and Rest, 6 of Swords, and the Moon again. Authority, Rest, Transition, and the Moon. You know, it's interesting because here we have going from some sort of distortion and then melting mask. But it does feel, Taurus, like you are going towards some, while there's celebration, something that you learned with the King of Swords, some sort of knowledge that you now have that kind of caused you to have to pull back because it was so much, is causing you to, knowledge that you've gained is now causing a transition to your deeper emotions. Right, I said you're sharing emotions with people in the month of August. It's you're sharing them in a light way, but I don't think these emotions are light by any means. All right, Taurus, this is what I have for you. You have a great dark moon.